Good morning. It is a fabulous Friday morning in November. Can you believe it's November, Sean?
No, I cannot.
It was cold this morning. Welcome to Montrose Matters Live. My name is Tanya Maddox, and I am here with Shauna Jimenez from Culligan Water.
Hi, guys.
Yeah. Oh, the new girl in town.
Yes, very new.
A new company in town.
Yes.
But before we talk to Shauna and talk about all things pure, I
like that. I like that. Yes.
So we're going to talk about some upcoming events. We have a weekend jam-packed plan for you, plus some other things coming up. So because we need you all to have variety, there are so many things that are happening today. Number one is the Holiday Craft Show and Bazaar. It's at Friendship Hall, and it's tables of crafts and goodies and things that you can buy. You can go Christmas shopping early. So it is open now until 4 o'clock today. And then Saturday, it'll be open from 9 until 3. So you should go out and do some early Christmas shopping.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you shop in November normally, Shauna?
No. I'm kind of one of them last minute.
I don't blame you. I'm the same way. And my husband will tell you I'm packing on Christmas Eve. Yes. So, but the big event that we have been waiting for is happening tomorrow evening at the Grand Event Center is what I was going to call it. But this grand event is the 100th anniversary of the Montrose Rotary Club.
100 years.
100 years of service in Montrose.
Nice.
So we have hundreds of people who are coming. I was there yesterday getting everything set up and trying to get a few pictures. There are classic cars from every decade as you walk in.
I can't wait to see.
I know, and there's a huge timeline of what Montrose looked like and some of the players. I've only been here for 5 years, but I saw a picture of Robert Townsend, like the whole Townsend Avenue Robert Townsend that was named after, and he was a former Rotary president. So if you're looking for something to do, I don't believe it's too late. You can still get a couple of tickets, and you can do that by going to events.ourtownmatters.net, but it is a big to-do and a big deal. Make sure you come out for that. Then on the 18th, my gosh, you get to party.
I'm excited, all these fun events coming up.
We have Power Players. So there is a Power Players luncheon networking that businesses can attend. That's happening on the 18th. And then in the evening, if you didn't get enough networking over lunch, you can network over cocktails at the business after hours, which is going to be at Cobble Creek this time in their banquet room upstairs. So lots of fun events, Shauna.
I know, I'm excited.
Yeah, welcome to Montrose.
Yes, looking forward to it.
Good. Well, we're going to talk more with Shauna. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Employees, and we were in a double wide trailer with 4 exam rooms. So that's where we started, behind an elementary school, really focused on taking care of those children. It was a school-based clinic prior to us becoming an FQHC. But very quickly, we realized the community needed a lot more support, a lot more access to healthcare. So in the last 8 years, we've grown to 3 different sites. We have 104 employees now, and we're taking care of about 6,600 unique patients a year.
You're proud to call Colorado home. So are we. Since 1973, we've been giving back to the communities where we live, work, and play across our great state. And we're here to stay. If you're looking for an independent, locally managed community bank where the employees are also the owners, we would like to be your bank. We're Alpine Bank.
Okay, we are back with Montrose Matters Live and Shauna Jimenez from Culligan Ultra Pure, which we all know is Culligan Water, right?
Yes, correct. Okay. Correct.
But we'll talk about that name change and all the things pure with that. But before we get to that, I have to tell you, we have these amazing sponsors, Elevate Fiber, we have Alpine Bank, we have River Valley Family Health Centers, we have the real estate store. We are so very thankful for all of your help. We couldn't bring the show to you without these partners and underwriters. Shauna, you have an accent. Have you heard that before?
I am. I'm from Texas, y'all.
Okay. So you're from Texas, and you've been here for a couple of months. How is Montrose treating you?
Actually, it's been very welcoming. I've had nothing but just warm welcomes here in Montrose. joined the chamber, and it's been fantastic.
Oh, good. So you came here with your son.
Yes,
You have a
correct.
school-age son.
Yes,
All right.
he's 16.
16. Is
Yep.
he at Montrose High?
Yes, he is.
Oh, he's probably a little embarrassed right now, but that's okay.
Yeah,
And
he heard about me being on this morning, so he was excited for me. Wish me good luck.
Good, good.
So-
Does he like the school?
Yes, he absolutely loves it here.
Fantastic.
He's been wanting to move here for quite some time, so
Oh
that's
my
why I'm here.
gosh. So, I have to ask everyone who comes into town, did you find a house yet?
No, I have not. Still looking.
Still, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's hang in there.
Yes,
Stay, and
absolutely.
something is going to open up. So let's talk about Culligan water or Culligan Ultra Pure, correct? Okay.
Yes, it's Culligan Ultra Pure.
So they opened in Montrose in I guess right when you came in September,
yes,
correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, and we're located on 2320 East Main Street
Okay.
here in Montrose.
Great.
No.
And so how big is this? This is brand new. You had to
Brand
do a
new.
full build out and everything.
Yes, so our location is brand new.
Okay.
I do have one service technician, and I'm looking to grow.
You are great.
Yes.
And as the GM, that rate of growth is really going to be up to you and the support
Yes.
of the community.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell us about Culligan's growth here on the Western Slope. What brought you all to Montrose?
We have 3 locations here in Montrose. I'm sorry, in Colorado. We have Grand
Montrose
Junction.
seems as big as the whole
Yes,
state of
exactly.
Colorado, right?
Right. So we have Grand Junction, we have the Carbondale location, and our new location here in Montrose.
And what was the appeal of Montrose to Culligan?
We just really liked it here. We felt that it was going to be a really good way for us to grow and to help improve the people's water here in Montrose.
So then let's talk about that. How do you tell us about, all right, I'm going to date myself here. It's going to be rough. So the old Culligan water that I know, and I'm from Texas too, so originally, so this is 15 years ago. It's more than just a water supplier, bottled water
Yes,
supplier.
it
So
is.
explain all of the options that we have here in Montrose.
So we do bottled water here in Montrose. We also do salt deliveries, but we also do water filtration.
Oh.
So we have filters we can put on your home. We have water softeners available as well, and reverse osmosis systems for drinking water.
Okay, so you had me at reverse osmosis systems for drinking water. What does that? What is that?
It is a filtration system, a point of view system we can put underneath your kitchen sink, so that we can improve your water quality and get you some good quality drinking water, and you can chunk the bottle. No more, you don't have to use the bottle anymore. Yep,
Okay.
you get it right from your kitchen sink.
So these are apparatuses that you can attach either under the sink, and then do you have any that go on the?
We have a faucet, separate
okay.
faucet. Yes, it's a drinking water faucet that we can install at your kitchen sink.
Great. And so tell us about Montrose now. Are you selling, or do you have
Yes.
any of these apparatuses in homes right
Yes,
now?
we do. We currently do. We had our Grand Junction location supporting that right now, and now that we have Montrose,
perfect.
we'll be supporting that. So we service the Montrose area, Telluride, all the way to Rico. So we do quite a big area here in this area.
Oh, that is great. So have people's quality of life changed? Do you know, what stories do you have about how the water has
Absolutely.
helped?
Just, saving on bottled water alone and extending, the plastic to help with the environment too,
Right.
as well, is very important. Our water softeners, help with the hardness. It's good for your hair and skin.
Is that why your hair is so shiny?
Yes,
Do you have it on your?
yes. No, but I will. when I get that house, I will put a water
Okay.
softener. And it helps improve your plumbing. It helps your clothes, they last longer. And it cuts your soap expenses in half.
Really?
Yes, it does. Yes.
Okay, so we
Yes.
can save money,
Yes.
have improved health, and hair that glows,
Yeah.
and less plastics out there.
Yes, and we have all different kinds of water treatments, and we are really good. And that's what I love about this company is we're able to tailor to the customer's needs and what's more important for them to fit their lifestyle. As far water is very important. We use it for everything.
Right, we do.
And we just provide a pure way, like you said, ultra pure. Of providing good quality water to your home. for the water around you and the water that you're consuming as well.
Right. And so are you, as you guys scope out your plan of growth, you're focusing on Montrose right now, and then this location will branch out to Delta, Ridgeway, all of the outlying
further
areas?
locations. And if we do not service your area, I will put you in contact with a Culligan dealer that does. Absolutely.
Okay. So, well, let's talk about you're very passionate about Culligan,
Yes,
and you
I
were
am.
telling us the history of Culligan water. So how did it go from Culligan water to Culligan Ultra Pure, and there's another Culligan?
Yes, so we have, Culligan was founded in 1936. We are a franchise, so we have Culligan Ultra Pure.
Okay.
We were founded in 1962. The partner company, Dreesen Water, we are part of Culligan Ultra Pure. We have 24 locations with an average about 300 employees.
Oh, wow.
We're in Minnesota, Texas, Indiana, Arizona, and then, of course, now here in Colorado. Yes.
So
I'm so excited to be here.
I bet.
Yeah.
So did you volunteer for this gig?
Yes,
Or?
the opening came up, and like I said, my son's been wanting to move here for quite some time, and here we are.
What have you been able to see and do since you've been here?
We've driven around a whole lot. The view is so amazing here. It's absolutely gorgeous here.
Have you gone to the Black Canyon?
Yes, we've driven through it.
You have?
Yes,
Okay.
and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I love it here. But I'm really excited to provide good quality water to the community here. And we have plenty of different options for customers as far as, we have rental options, we have financing options, and then of course you can purchase the equipment as well.
And is it just residential, or do you provide water to commercial locations as well?
Yes, we do residential, we do commercial and industrial as well.
Okay.
Yep.
And so would you say that commercial is half of your business, or more is residential still the
It's pretty much
largest
the key, and then commercial is probably about 50-50, I would think, something like that. So, yeah.
I am curious when when Culligan decided to move to Colorado and then hence now Montrose, what were some of the things they did to vet that, this community? Did they look at household income?
Yes,
Did
they did so much here, and just saw the opportunity here in this area, and how much our equipment can improve the quality of water here in this location, and we just went for the gusto and decided to come here. So,
I love that Montrose is on the map, per se, to some businesses moving here. And I'm sure the Montrose Economic Development Corporation and the city of Montrose are quite excited when they hear of large franchises moving to our community, and because it provides jobs, and services that we obviously need here.
And I'm definitely looking, to grow, not to only provide good quality water to this area, but also hopefully to grow and provide more jobs for the area as well.
Great. And so what's your capacity, you think? And
I honestly don't know.
you don't know? Okay.
We're working on that.
You are?
Yes.
Well, how about this?
Okay.
We just continue to grow, and then we'll say the capacity is
Yes,
limitless.
there you go.
Because if we've got to get you a new building, we can do that.
And yes, that would be a great, great opportunity, to be able to grow and, have a bigger location.
Exactly.
So that's my plan.
All right. So when we come back, we are going to talk about some spots that Sean and her son need to get out and see here in Montrose, and talk a little bit more about the history of Culligan water and all of the apparatuses and things that they can bring. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
At the Real Estate Store, we're a group of real estate professionals who share all forms of property brokering in an innovative way. Our expertise and experience makes us the best choice for buyers and sellers. Our brokers are ready to assist you, either in person or virtually. Come visit us in historic downtown Montrose and experience for yourself the difference of our personal, professional property brokers.
Believe it, just like Gigfoot, zero-lag gaming does exist. The real myth now? Slow internet made you lose. So step up your game with Elevate Internet today.
Shauna, did you see those cheese balls on that last
They
commercial?
look- I want some.
They do. I don't understand how we forgot to bring the cheese balls out this morning. We got coffee for you, but we didn't have cheese balls.
Coffee's good.
You know, it's the breakfast of champions.
It
That's
is.
what Elevate Fiber knew when they created that, commercial, was that cheese balls would be the breakfast of champions here in Montrose.
Yes.
I'm sure that, that's not their tagline. But, so talk about, as we talk about cheese balls, we were talking, about these great ingredients and pure ingredients. Yeah, not true with the cheese balls at all. But when we talk about water and the importance of pure water, during the commercial break, our producer, Drew, hey, Drew, he was talking about how he has to buy water just to make coffee. Yeah. Now, Drew is a coffee snob, I will say that. But the hardness of water actually will affect the taste of things.
Yes, it will. And that's what we recommend our RO systems for, so that you can use that quality drink, because we have options to hook it up to your fridge, of course, to your kitchen sink, which helps improve the taste of your coffees, your teas, we recommend using that water for anything that you're going to consume, rinsing vegetables, for your indoor plants, your animals, even.
Right.
To use that, to use that water
Oh
too.
my gosh.
And
my poor little Cooper at home.
Yes.
He's been drinking hard water.
It's very important. And then we have the water softeners too, to also take care of the hardness around you, to help from the calcium and magnesium buildup throughout your plumbing, your washer and dryers, your any of your household appliances, your fixtures in your home.
Well, I want to talk about those, like the hard, the buildup and so forth. But before that, do you cook at all?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. So when you cook, because I don't, my husband does all the and when you have an amazing chef at home, why would you even try? But when you, can you taste the difference in your food when you are using like your water system?
I think so, definitely. In my experience, yes. I mean, just having reverse osmosis systems for myself and for my son, absolutely 100%. And it's a peace of mind knowing that you have good, pure drinking water, and you're using all of that for everything that you do. Like I said, cooking, cleaning, I mean, everything you use water for. Yeah, absolutely.
This is, so I'm thinking of excuses right now. I got to throw this out there. So if I serve something in my home, and let's say we make the same dish, and they're eating all of yours, but they're not eating any of mine, I could blame it on my water system.
There you go.
Okay, in case you're coming over to my house.
But too, and the hardness, can develop on your glasses and things like that, with the spotting and stuff, and the water softener helps with that.
So it's even the aesthetics too of your dishware. I never thought, so those little gray spots.
Yes, that's the hardness in your water.
Okay, so I can't blame the 8-year-old for not really doing the dishes well.
Right, yes.
All right, I'm gonna try that one. So I think we have a question.
So someone asked, how do we know if we need a water softener? Is there a testing device?
Okay. So someone asked, how do we know if we need a water softener? Is there a testing device?
Actually, we could do that for you. When we come out and consult with you about your water, we do a basic water test, which includes a hardness test.
Okay.
And it's a free consult for us to do that and come out and go over your water quality with you and talk about your water treatment options. Our basic testing covers pH, your total dissolved solids in your water, your hardness, and we also check the iron levels as well.
Fantastic. Okay, good.
Oh, and chlorine too.
And chlorine.
Yes.
So, actually, chlorine's not good for you to consume, right?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that it was.
And we do have filters to remove the chlorine from your home, and the reverse osmosis system will do that as well for drinking.
Are you all just, when you go out and do these tests, which I need to schedule a private test at my house, by the way, but when you do these tests, and if you find something like, how often do you find chlorine and things that could be
city
harmful?
applications, it's very common in city applications.
Okay.
There are some in tri-county water situations as well. And then, of course, well water. There's not any, but we do treat well water, tri-county water, and city water.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so if you're up on Dave Wood Road and you get well water,
Yes,
you can have softeners
absolutely.
and you can treat that.
Yes.
I do know. Wow. How
And
do you
we
do
have
that?
tests too for well water, so that if we need to go more in depth and find out what's all in your water, we have some complete tests that we send off to Rosemont, Illinois, to our lab there, and we can get a full well analysis and let you know what's all in your water.
So I am curious in other places. Yeah. So our producer Drew is back there saying, "Oh, that's probably scary to test the water." You know.
But it's very informative. It's really good to find out what you got going on, so that way we can properly treat them for you.
And so now, okay, this is me getting into conspiracies. So have you been in other states, not in Colorado, but has Culligan done these tests and found out like water has been so bad in certain,
Yes.
developments that there needed to be significant change? Maybe it was
Yes.
affecting multiple people's health?
Yes. So there are instances where the water is so bad that, there's no choice other than to put some kind of system so you have potable drinking water in your home and that it's safe to drink for you and your family.
And I'm assuming that after people, were getting ill or seeing their skin change and things like that, that they said maybe it has to do with the water.
Yeah, and there has been significant difference, especially too with water softeners for people who have, dry skin or, have problems with their skin. The water softener definitely helps with that. And they have even seen improvement within a week. Customer testimonies have seen improvement within a week on their skin.
Okay, so this is going to be the big test. Anybody want to take this challenge with me? If I wash my face with Culligan water for 30 days, we're going to call it the 30-day challenge. Will the bags go away under my eyes? Will, I have the most beautiful skin ever?
It will definitely improve your skin for sure. Yes,
okay.
Absolutely. It'll help too. And I know too, even coming up the, dry skin, stuff, in the climate that we live in, with the cold and stuff. I've even heard customers who do have water softeners that it's helped improve that as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm going to look 21 again, guys, real soon. I don't know how many gallons of water I'm going to need to do that, but I'm going to try it.
Yeah, there's just so many benefits and to water treatment. There really is.
Yeah.
So
Shauna, as you guys, really navigate Montrose and so forth, will you be able to not only supply the, I don't even know what they call them, but the standard homes as well as mobile homes? Does it matter what structure?
It doesn't matter. We have so many versatile options for our customers that in the equipment that we have is just phenomenal in what we do. We're one of the number one water treatment company in the world, basically, and we have so many different options to treat so many different things, whether you're in a mobile home, just a regular home, residential, and then commercial. And industrial as well.
And, multifamily homes,
yes,
so different
absolutely.
Apartment buildings.
We have different systems to help size you properly for your home.
The other thing, I am, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who's curious about, is do you have any tests on whether or not using softer water, less chemicals that we will use consume less water? Or is that just an unknown?
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Oh, that's okay. I wasn't clear, I guess.
Sorry.
What I'm wondering is there a way to consume less water because we don't have to use as much water to get things clean, clean?
Yeah, so our systems too are water efficient also. They're also energy efficient as well, our water softening systems, so yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if we could consume less water, and it helps not only our skin, our pipes, and everything else, that just seems like a win.
Well, and think about the bottled water too. I have a 16-year-old son, and when we were using bottled water all the time, we'd have half-drinking bottles sitting around everywhere.
Yes.
And the RO system, when you have that, it kind of you really don't. You're only getting what you need from that faucet, versus having a bunch of half-drinking bottles sitting around your house or in your car.
That's true.
Things like that too. So yeah.
You could pour it in Fido's little, canister.
Yeah, there you go too. Absolutely.
Water the plants. But you actually bring up a good point. So I don't know if you know the stats on this, but I'm trying to think about it. Trying to remember, when did we get so thirsty as a society that we were all walking around with bottled water for like a decade. Did it start in like the 80s or 90s? It became a thing.
Yeah, something like that. And you know, and I see it everywhere and a lot. And I know, you know, plastics are a big thing right now, and it's just really helpful for the environment, you know, to cut out all that plastic.
Exactly. But I was like, if you didn't have a bottled water, you know, you just
you
weren't cool.
Yeah.
So I was walking around my bottled water in my fanny pack and not doing much else that made me thirsty if I was like hiking or something.
I guess they use, what do they call them, camel packs up here? I'm sorry, I'm still learning all the hiking.
Wait, what are they called?
Are they like camel pack? Yes, so you can fill that up with your RO water instead of filling it up with bottled water.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up. It's obvious that, so now I gotta go hiking. We said we are gonna do all these things by the end of the year, right, Drew? You remember that? I was gonna ride a horse.
It's getting cold time.
You know, we're getting close here. So now I gotta use a camel pack as I go hiking and do so.
I've had plenty of advice with, you know, doing that, you know, hiking and things like that, you know. Me and my son have never done it before, and so yeah.
Oh, well, there are beautiful, beautiful places in Montrose to hike and to get out and to be active. I think we have one more question.
Well, I actually have a question.
Oh.
So what's like the cost of entry on some of these devices? You know, because people hear like, oh, you're gonna mess with my water system. It sounds like it could be expensive, but then you're talking about things under the sink.
Yes.
What's like the initial investment just to get something done?
Again, we have so many different options. We have, you know, total home packages that start at $19.95 a month.
Oh, okay.
You know, we have rental options also for reverse osmosis systems, and, you know, financing options as well. And it's really just based on your, you know, individual needs and what works for you.
So yeah, our producer asked, what's the entry package? And it sounds like you have packages starting at $19.95, and they will go up depending on what your needs are.
Absolutely, and that's what I love the fact too about the company we work for. We have so many different, you know, buying options, and even your rental options. If you know, want to try it out for the year, you can buy. You know, if you eventually want to buy it and have one permanently in your home, you can too. So
you would say that your options are affordable,
yes.
They're family friendly,
yes, absolutely.
And the entry level is for anyone at any point
yes.
in there, whether you're in a 8,000 square foot mansion or, you know, you're in your first starter home.
We're very diverse on our equipment and what we can provide for, you know, residential customers as well as commercial and industrial as well.
And is it specifically fit for that building? If I sold my house, because I know people are looking to buy houses usually, can I take my filtration systems with me? Or
yes, I mean, if you own it, absolutely. And we
Okay.
have service technicians that can help, you know, pull them out and move them to, you know, a location wherever.
It'll be a tiny home because there's nothing else.
So yes, I mean, yeah, if your equipment or if you want to keep it in your home, I mean, it's really up to you, but yes, you have that option. If you own your equipment, we can move it for you to a different location.
Perfect. I love it. Shauna, I mean, I can't believe 30 minutes has gone by so quickly.
I know. Thank you so much.
You're welcome to Montrose, and thank you, Culligan Water, for coming to Montrose.
Yes, and I'm very grateful to be here. It's just a great town, and I really love it here.
Great. Well, if we see Shauna Jimenez out, let's give her all of our special places we like to go and eat and hike and have fun. Yes. But have a great Friday. Don't forget these events all weekend long. And thank you so much, Shauna Jimenez.
Thank you so much. Bye.